Grand Theft Auto 6 is by far the most hyped game in the world, and it's surely going to break the internet when it's officially announced, and then break the internet again when it launches. Despite Rockstar keeping news extremely quiet on the upcoming open-world action game, there have actually been a ton of leaks and insider reports over the last couple weeks that revealed a bunch of new intel about the game and what we can expect from it. So, in this video, we're going to go over all the new GTA 6 information that you may have missed over the last few weeks. So, let me know if you're excited for this game, drop a like on the video, and let's get into this because we have a lot to cover. So the first thing I want to go over is a GTA 6 sales projection that just came out from a pretty trusted source. Joost van Druenen is a games industry expert who has made some very accurate predictions and reports in the past, and just a few days ago, he shared his predictions for GTA 6's sales number, and they're pretty interesting. According to him, GTA 6 is going to sell between 12 and 14 million copies on launch day, which is a number he got from anticipating a 20% attach rate across the Xbox and PlayStation, which is pretty insane when you think about it. Basically, 20% of all console owners will buy GTA 6 on the day. It comes out in judging by the number of consoles sold and the number of projected sales reported by Sony and Microsoft by the time the game drops, which is believed to be late 2024 to early 2025. That would put launch numbers somewhere between 12 and 14 million, which is solidly above the 11 million that GTA 5 sold in its first 24 hours. Joost van Druenen also claims the game will sell roughly 25 million units by the time the launch hype wears off, which is an insane number of copies, but is also slightly below the 32 million copies that GTA 5 sold during its first 3 months. However, there are some key differences between the markets the two games are launching into. Grand Theft Auto 5 launched in 2013 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and managed to sell over 1 million copies in its first 24 hours. But at that point in those consoles' life cycles, they were already in over 150 million people's homes. Plus, GTA 5 was ported to the PS4 and Xbox One just a year after the original version launched. And then shortly after that, the PC version came out. Needless to say, there were a ton of ways for you to buy i5 and a lot of people double-dipped. So while GTA 6 may only be expected to hit 25 million copies in the time frame where the previous game hit over 30 million, there are plenty of good reasons for that. The main one being that there just aren't as many people playing on the PS5 and Xbox Series consoles as there were playing on the 360 and PS3. But when it comes to long-term sales, GTA 6 is going to do just fine. And remember, 25 million copies is still an insane amount of money generated for Take-Two Interactive. We've been hearing reports that the overall budget for GTA 6 is crossing the $1 billion mark, but assuming this game sells 12-14 million copies on launch day, that budget is going to be made back in a matter of hours, especially since this game is going to launch for $70, whereas GTA 5 launched at $60. And for those of you who may have forgotten, GTA 5 crossed the $1 billion revenue mark in just 3 days. So if GTA 6 is selling for more money per copy and selling more copies, it's practically guaranteed that it will beat GTA 5's $1 billion speed record. At the end of the day, GTA 6 is expected to have explosive launch sales and then slow down a bit as time goes on naturally. And since it's not being re-released as quickly as GTA 5 was, it will probably take longer for GTA 6 to hit the kind of ridiculous sales benchmarks that 5 did. But at that point, Take-Two and Rockstar will have already made more than enough money to justify the lengthy development and massive budget. And remember, GTA Online's new iteration is going to carry this game for years on end. We've been hearing rumors that GTA 6's version of GTA Online is going to feature giant map expansions over time and start doing some really crazy stuff, even crazier than GTA 5's version. So assuming the base game ever slows down in terms of long-term sales, the new version of GTA Online is surely going to pick up the slack. And of course, once the PSX and new Xbox come out in 2027 or 2028, you can bet that there will be a port of GTA 6 waiting for us, and you can't forget about the PC version that's most likely going to drop about a year after the base game launches. But speaking of GTA Online and the future of Grand Theft Auto in the multiplayer sphere, we recently got some insider information from Tez2, trusted source of Rockstar information, and he shared some potentially controversial intel about where GTA Online is headed. According to Tez, GTA Online 2 will not run on dedicated servers, which could present a number of major problems for a game of this scale. Tez also stated that explosion shenanigans may still occur on 6 because of how explosions are streamed from the closest player to them. However, Rockstar keeps adding checks to explosion native functions, much like GTA Online's recent Drug Wars update. So it seems like despite the amount of money going into this game, and how much revenue is surely going to be generated from it, GTA Online players will still be subject to things like desyncing and random lag spikes, But hopefully Rockstar changes course on this. And of course, none of this is 100% confirmed by any means, so it's entirely possible that the game launches with dedicated servers. But Tez2 is a pretty reliable source for stuff like this. So if he's saying the game isn't going to have dedicated servers, I'm going to believe him until we hear otherwise. In addition to GTA Online 2 news, we actually got some interesting information about the current version of GTA Online and what to expect from it. According to a prominent GTA leaker known as Marco the Mexican, Rockstar planning on completely remastering the Liberty City map from GTA 4 and using that as the big final update for the current version of GTA Online as part of a massive heist. The Liberty City update will be the last update the PS4 and Xbox One versions of the game ever receive, although the PC, PS5, and Xbox Series versions will continue to get smaller updates and patches as time goes on. But when it comes to the final major update for GTA Online, apparently it's going to take us back to Liberty City. So keep your eyes peeled for that announcement, because that would be a pretty huge deal. I have no idea when Rockstar is planning on revealing this, but hopefully it's soon, because otherwise it might take some of the hype away from the GTA 6 announcement, which is allegedly going to come by the end of 2023. But what about some Basecamp A6 news? What new information has come out about that? Well, actually quite a bit. In case some of you forgot, the initial leaks for GTA 6 claimed the game would have multiple settings and take place across multiple time periods. But after that giant data breach at Rockstar, it seemed more and more like the game would only be set in Vice City and its surrounding areas, and it would only be set during the modern day. However, YouTuber Tyler McVicker recently claimed to have inside knowledge of the project, and he kind of revived the initial theories about the game having multiple settings. According to Tyler, the GTA 6 is indeed primarily set in modern day Vice City, but there will be sequences in the campaign that bring us back to the 1980s and shoot us over into Cuba, complete with a full-fledged open world map, albeit much smaller than the base map. That would be freaking awesome. If you ask me, and it would actually give somewhat of an explanation as to why GTA 6 has taken so long. So what do you think about all of this? Are you excited for GTA 6? Will you be picking it up on day one? When do you think we will see the reveal? Let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe with notifications on, and we will see you in the next video.
You know the rules.